espresso. Oui, oui, Hilary. Parlez-vous français?
No, Zola.
Oh, Hilary. We're celebrating Bastille Day in a week's time, so we're supposed to speak French.
I can't speak French, but what I can do is cook French dishes.
Okay.
Will that be okay?
Okay, we'll let you off this time. Okay, what French delight are we making?
We're doing a pork with sage and apple dish.
Okay.
And it's using pork fillet. It's got all the lovely sort of French influences in it. It's got cream, lots of brandy, and wonderful fresh sage, which is in season at the moment. And then instead of serving traditional mash with it, I'm going to do barley. Do you like barley?
I do like barley. I don't eat it very often, but yeah, it would be nice to learn how to cook it properly.
It really cooks just like rice. It's a bit longer, but it's full of fiber, so it's very nutritious, and I love the sort of nutty flavor. So to start off, we're going to get that on the go.
Okay.
So this is a cup of barley. The barley is the ratio of 1 cup of the grain to about 3 cups of liquid, and I've used chicken stock to make it nice and rich.
Flavor.
Okay, I'm putting you to work.
Okay.
I'm preheating a pan on the stove. A good glug of olive oil. Heat that up, and I'm going to toss. I'm using pork fillet. I think pork fillet is often underutilized. It's such a lovely tender meat with great flavor, and I've cut it into strips. I'm just going to toss it in the seasoned flour, and then whilst I'm doing this, please can I ask you to cut up the onion and the apple into wedges.
Wedges, okay.
Yeah.
So pretty thick wedges, or?
Oh, the onion sort of sliced and the apple into wedges.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Pork is often called the other white meat because most cuts are as lean or even leaner than chicken.
So I think part of the reason why people are so afraid to cook pork is because they don't really know how to judge when it's cooked.
Yes.
So what's your tip?
You know, it's quite difficult because it varies from cut to cut. But, you know, pork changes color completely. And I think if you're feeling very anxious about it, I would cut a little slit into the fillet and see that it's done. But also pork doesn't like to be overcooked because then it gets really dry. But I'm not cooking this through completely. I'm just browning the meat. Okay. I think I'm almost done. Just turning that over.
When brown on both sides, remove the pork from the heat and set aside. Add butter to the pan. When it's foaming, our chef friends will add the apples, onion and garlic.
You'll see it's quite a sort of quick dish to put together.
You see, once you start cooking, it's sort of, it all happens pretty quickly.
So it's a good idea to have everything ready, chopped and ready to go.
Or a student assistant such as myself.
Yes.
As the apples start softening, stir in the sugar. It will bring out the sweetness. Keep stirring until the apple is golden and soft. Then add fresh sage and a cup of cream. For a complete list of ingredients, SMS the keyword pork to 33728.
So if you weren't a pork fan, is there another meat you could substitute? Maybe chicken?
You
could
could
you do
use
this?
the chicken breast fillets. You could use beef fillets.
Ah, okay.
Anything would work just as well. So that's no problem. Now I'm just wanting to know, can you speak more French if you've had a very good French meal? Or does your French improve? Maybe it's a cognac. Hey?
Well, my French could improve after eating this dinner, but or breakfast rather in our case. But yeah.
So can you see how it's thickened considerably? I think it's ready. You don't want the apple to fall apart. You want to have that crunch and all those lovely textures.
Lovely.
And have a look at the barley. It's fluffed up beautifully. It's such a sort of nutty, as I said earlier, flavor, and it's ready to serve.
It's absorbed all that,
It's chicken stock. I think we're going to try and get fancy and put it in one of those cups and turn it out.
Okay.
This is a great trick to try at home. Scoop the barley into a small bowl. Let it set into the form and then tip it onto the plate. Here's a recap of this sensational French recipe. Brown the pork and set aside. Then fry onion, garlic and apple in butter. Stir in sugar and cook before adding the pork and cream. Boil barley in stock and serve the dish hot.
If you want a taste of this French dish this weekend, SMS the keyword pork to 33728 and we'll send you the ingredient list right to your phone.
or find it in the Sunday Times Food Weekly this Sunday. Au revoir.
En bon appetit.
It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick and Pay, always there for you.